AdamandEve.com is home to over 20,000 adult movies, toys, lingerie, and inexplicably, those things that you put on the feet of heavy furniture so you can easily move them across the room. I think they got a really good deal from the supplier or something. They have an amazing deal for you. Use coupon code FREAK at checkout and get 6 free full-length adult movies, a gift for him, a gift for her, and a gift for couples, plus free shipping on your entire order. Just go to AdamandEve.com and use coupon code FREAK at checkout.
Hey, Freaks, it's Friday, April 28th, 2023. Coming up on the program today, a blue-faced big gay baby is helping to set back the LGBTQ movement by a few decades. Plus, calling a potential customer a cunt is a bold sales strategy. Getting dragged out of a Chevy dealership shit-faced, and pulling out a bullet lodged in your clit. Distorted View Daily proudly presents great moments in phone sex introduction messages.
You see, I may look like a nice little classy fucking bitch, but underneath I'm nothing but a fucking little whore. My mama, oh, she didn't care whether I whored myself out or not, but I did. And my daddy, he was my best fucking customer. He fucking taught me how to suck that dick, and I became nothing but a little nigger whore. Well, you see my little brand fucking pussy and my sweet little honey box of an ass? Motherfuckers, them white boys, they love that fucking little brown little sugar box of mine. And you know you've been dying to fucking try it. Because once you go black, you never go back, as they say. Oh, I know that's an old adage, but oh, baby. I'm so fucking hot tonight. My nipples are standing straight up. And my pussy. Oh, I got that black thong on, pulling it up between my pussy lips right now. Oh, right now it's just, making my pussy. Oh, won't you come and fuck this little black bitch? Oh, let me wrap those titties of mine right around that big old white cock of yours. Come be my man. Come make me cream. Oh, I'll make you explode.
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
That's what we call the watermelon hole.
This is the biggest watermelon I think I ever seen.
It's amazing. Beta!
Welcome to 1-800-ASSHOLE.
Where did I park my car? Oh, no.
Yes, Tim Henson back here with you one more time as we end the week with the Friday show. Got a great one for you today. As I have mentioned countless times here on the podcast, one of the weird things I like to do is go back and watch commercials from the, 80s and 90s. The 90s really did have some of the best stuff. It's my favorite decade. I'm going to post on the show notes today a link to a commercial compilation from 1998, the year I graduated high school. I defy you to find a more fun time in advertising. I mean, everything was just so colorful. There were funny ads, unique, weird. The camera angles were fast and shaky, weird. It was great. Everything is just so boring now. It's not just in advertising. Design trends for a while have just been monotone and blah. Like if you watch home and garden television, and I don't blame you if you don't, but every fucking kitchen is the same. It's like white, gray. We need to bring back some of the insane colors from the 1990s. In the early days of the 90s, it was like late 80s, early 90s, pastels were the thing. You saw a lot of pinks and blues and light greens and stuff. And then as the decade went on, the colors, got bolder and weirder. It was pretty kooky. Anyway, I do have one commercial I wanted to share with you because it reminded me that pharmaceutical companies advertised in a very different way. I think in the 70s and 80s, you weren't allowed to advertise prescription drugs. And then something changed maybe in the 90s where you could run commercials for pharmaceuticals, but you couldn't say what they were for. Now, that's obviously changed because now every other commercial is for Sky Rizzy or Ozempic, and they tell you exactly what it's for. It's going to lower your A1C levels if you're fucking diabetic. It's diabetes medicine. But back in the 90s, you would find commercials like this.
No more excuses. Zyban is here. Prescription medicine, only available from your doctor. Ask your doctor about Zyban or call 1-888-650-PILL to find out more. Zyban. Now you have another choice.
Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do with that information? No indication whatsoever what Zyban is for. You're just supposed to ask your doctor. Whatever the hell is wrong with you, whether you were bit by a rabid dog or you have leprosy, ask your doctor if Zyban's right for you. It might be. We're not going to tell you what Zyban's for, though. You got to do the legwork yourself, asshole. You know, it'd be one thing if the commercial was like, hey, if you have chronic bronchitis, ask your doctor if Zyban's right for you. That at least gives you some clue as to what it's for. I mean, I guess you could call the 1-800 number that is displayed on the screen there. Was 888-650-PILL. It just seems like a big ask. And again, I'm assuming that it had something to do with laws regarding advertising prescription drugs. Again, check the show notes today for a bunch of fun commercials from 1998. All right, let's move on now. This trans issue is just not going away. I guess Florida has that Don't Say Gay bill, which passed, right? I don't know what the hell's going on in Florida. There are similar bills now in a bunch of states, including Louisiana. The purpose of the bill, according to Republicans, is that parents should be the ones talking about sexual orientation and gender identity with their kids, and a teacher should not be allowed to say anything at all. Obviously, the sane, correct solution is to be a little more nuanced than that. I mean, here in America, 2 dudes or 2 women are allowed to marry now. So some of the kids in the school may have, 2 mommies or 2 daddies or whatever, and other kids are going to be like, what? What's up with that? What's wrong with the teacher saying, they're gay. That's a gay thing that's happening. Some people are gay. Janet has gay mummies. What should not be taught in school is how those 2 mommies are diking out, scissoring each other, creating some sort of pussy brush fire from all the friction in the bedroom, It's all hot, moist, and smelling like seaside scallops at Red Lobster or something in that bedroom. That's going too far. I agree with that. The thing that happens inevitably every time there's one of these bills is the LGBTQ people pick the worst possible representatives to speak out against the bill. What am I talking about? Well, just a few days ago, a Louisiana House committee began arguing this bill, and obviously opponents were allowed to speak up. Members of the community voiced their opinions, and one of those people is a woman, a trans woman, I guess, who has a blue painted face and this to say.
I am Maxwell. I am trans. I am Big Gay Baby.
Big Gay Baby, you really think you're going to sway the Republican-led House with your fucking face painted like that and a name that is scary? That's scary to conservatives. I'm Big Gay Baby. That's what they think you're doing to the kids. You're turning the babies gay. Who the fuck is organizing the opposition here? I mean, wouldn't you want to get the most down the middle, straight-laced, normal-looking and sounding people to be like, look, I'm just like you. I look the same as you. I sound the same as you. There's just one tiny little difference. Who I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to adults, not kids. There's nothing to do with children, whatever. But instead we get Big Gay Baby talking here.
I am trans. I am Big Gay Baby. My pronouns are they, them. What are yours?
They would probably respond, the normal pronouns. Standard issue pronouns. Now, here's the problem. The rest of Big Gay Baby's little speech is normal, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to get past the makeup and the Big Gay Baby name. I think everyone is tuned out and they've already made up their minds about Big Gay Baby.
This misguided piece of legislation tells queer kids that they must hide and that they don't matter and that they are wrong, but we know that's far from the truth. We must protect queer kids.
What they're saying now is perfectly reasonable, but the damage has already been done. All right, so that first speaker didn't go so well. That's okay. We've got some other people coming up on behalf of the Ligbits community. Maybe old white dudes will respond to an angry black woman. That's gonna go over well.
How many of you speak Korean? How many of you speak Nigerian? How many of you speak a language other than English, a broken, stolen, pieced together language.
Certainly starting off on the right foot.
You couldn't even say a name in English.
She's literally talking to one of the representatives right now because he misspoke or mispronounced a name.
Pieced together language. You couldn't even say a name in English.
Because I couldn't read it, sorry.
Ah, yes. You couldn't read it. You were ignorant. What do you think that ignorant people have to discuss? I'm right here. You can look at me. Or you can avoid eye contact. That's fine. However, you are an ignorant individual, as you said.
Look, that's enough.
No. This is the definition of ignorant.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. You're not gonna sit up here. You're not gonna sit up here and assault our members.
Prepare to be ignorant and to deny the lie to the reality.
Sergeant Arms, you need to take her from the table. We're gonna keep the decorum.
I know most people in the Congress or whatever have already made up their minds on this bill, but if you happen to be kind of on the fence about things, maybe you're a Republican but you have a gay uncle or something and you're like, my gay uncle isn't a monster, but then this shit happens. What's going on in the schools? Oh, we got big gay baby and this angry woman calling us all ignorant. I mean, how do you think they're going to vote?
Yes, please physically remove your arms from me. I am an individual with health regulations.
Okay, we're going to let you walk out on your own. Let's go.
Yeah. Police are trying to take her away. She's still not going, by the way. It's always the same thing. It's like, all right, I will go when you take your hands off me. And then they take their hands off her, and then she still just sort of hangs around and screams some more. Again, recapping, big gay baby, followed by an angry black woman who's calling all the people who are about to vote on this bill ignorant. How could this get worse? How about a white chick with the sovereign citizen voice? You know what I'm talking about? It's hard to I can't describe what the voice sounds like, but it always reminds me of this sovereign citizen who's getting arrested.
But we told you he's an Article 4 free inhabitant, so he does not have to have a license. This is on recording. Article 4 free inhabitant pursuant to the Articles of Confederation. You can look it up. It's in the United States Book of Codes. It is your laws you have to follow.
Loud, annoying, and just wrong about everything. Not just wrong, but confidently wrong until, the police correct her.
No, I'm not.
She's not going. I'm not going anywhere with you.
No, I'm not. Hey, you're raping me. This is rape. This is rape. Okay.
Relax your arm. Okay. I'll relax my arm. All right. Anyway, so that's a sovereign citizen. Here is the chick at the hearing.
My message today is simple and short. Nicknames for some, but not all, is blatant discrimination, and you know it.
All right, you're going to have to explain yourself. What the fuck are you talking about?
I will not misgender my students. I will say gay, and I will be a safe place. Finally, trans kids belong in our schools.
See, the problem with her comments is really in the delivery. It's just kind of needlessly antagonistic. She could have gone up there in a normal tone and been like, as a teacher, it's important that we foster a sense of belonging and community with our students. We need to make them feel safe. It's easy for these kids when they're feeling lost and alone to shut down. That's why, if they specifically ask us to refer to them by a different gender, I feel it's important that we do that just so we can, keep that line of dialogue open and they don't completely shut down. Instead, she's like, fuck you! I will say gay, motherfucker! Also, just the way she speaks is super annoying. Again, it's that sovereign citizen way.
I will say gay.
Gay. It's not just gay. It's also, she's got just a little hint of vocal fry. Gay. I will say gay. That makes her sound more intelligent as she's screeching up there at the podium.
I will say gay.
What comes to mind is based on my favorite television show, Arrested Development, and that is, I've got the worst fucking people on my side.
They cannot arrest a husband and wife for the same crime. Yeah, I don't think that's true, Dad.
Really? I got the worst attorneys.
Seriously, these were the best people the gays could come up with to help them out. Dear Jesus, I'm going to lose all my rights. I fully believe that now. I got to start planning an exit strategy. You know, after these hearings, if I was like a Republican congressman in whatever, Louisiana, I'd be coming up with new potential laws against gays. I don't even want these people in the state anymore. Can't we just ship them out or something? All right, well, there you go. More Don't Say Gay bills sweeping across the United States. Let's move on. I've got a great clip here of a door-to-door salesman. You'll hear at the beginning of the clip, this was recorded like on a Ring doorbell or something, but at the beginning of the clip, he's like, oh, I got the wrong address, which is like the oldest fucking scam in the book. Like these door-to-door salesmen will be like, oh, we're in town here working on your neighbor's house. I thought I'd just come right by. Since we're already here, I can give you 20% off, you know, if you want your house painted or, you know, like whatever. It's just a sales technique, right? Well, the owners of this house didn't want anything to do with the guy. And I must say, the salesman does need to brush up on his customer service technique.
Oh, really? Okay, we must have the wrong address.
Yeah, huh. Well...
Way, right? Oh, KLM painting?
You can't really hear what the person inside the house is saying.
Oh, my mistake. Okay, go fuck yourself.
Well, I did hear her say that's a big mistake. That's what set him off here.
Okay, go fuck yourself, stupid bitch. How about that? You're a cunt. You know what that is? Fuck your bitch. Get off property.
Oh,
right.
Now the husband has come out. There's another camera on the property.
That's what I would do if I were you, too. You need to get off the property. Ask me to get off the property. Definitely. Fast. Fast? I said you need to get off the property fast. Fast, right? Yeah. So don't ever come here again. Don't worry. Let me explain something. No. You already know this. We'll file harassment on you. She's a cunt. You already know it.
You know your wife's a cunt, right?
You can file whatever you want, but I have free speech. I can say whatever I want.
I think it's safe to say when these people need their house painted, they will not be going with KLM. Your wife's a cunt. I mean, he wasn't wrong. All right, I've got a couple of arrests here. First up, another one of those asshole live streamers. This is one of those in real life streamers. He just sort of films himself walking around. It's a real compelling video. Anyway, as he walks past a grocery store or a market, he decides he wants an apple, and he just takes it and just walks off with it. And that apparently is something this guy does. The streamer's known for these type of shenanigans.
Oh, I want a fucking apple. Cheers to you. Thank you for the apple.
No one's around, but he just takes the apple and walks off.
Want an apple? I'm gonna wipe it down too.
I mean, aside from me, who are the losers watching these live streams?
Not too shabby.
I got on stream, walked around, and stole an apple. And I'm sure that was the highlight of the stream. Anyway, I've got he got away with it, by the way. I mean, no one said anything about him stealing the apple. So, again, here's another clip of him. I think he steals an orange.
I want a fucking apple. I want an orange, actually.
Switching it up today. I guess he wants that B12 shot.
I want a fucking orange. It's good.
This time he's on a bicycle.
Fuck out of it. It's my fucking neighborhood. I'll take whatever I want.
Yes, you could hear someone yelling. Someone from the store.
Fuck out of it. It's my fucking neighborhood. I'll take whatever I want.
He runs this town, man. Well, unfortunately, this string of produce thefts finally catches up with him. Yes, the police arrest him.
I'm all right. You guys are all right? We're all right. Everyone's all right.
Everyone's all right.
Yeah, everybody's all right.
Put your phone down. Put your hands on your
Why? Well, for
Put
what?
your hands
Why?
behind your
Why am I
back.
getting
Under
arrested
arrest.
for? For what?
Arrest. You stole an orange from the store. They're pressing charges.
Get the fuck out of here. The orange stole on the fucking floor. You arrested me for an orange?
Yes, sir. They're pressing charges.
Are you stupid? For a fucking orange?
Yes.
You guys are a fucking joke.
I mean, it does sound silly, right? How much does one single orange cost? Or an apple? But I know if I was the owner of the store, that would piss me the fuck off. I mean, I know I'm not going to lose my business because this idiot takes an apple once every couple weeks or something. but it would make me want to punch him in the fucking face.
No, that's it.
I would get some satisfaction seeing him get arrested for this.
Yes.
You guys are a fucking joke. You know that? See what I'm saying? You guys like to violate my rights. Every single time, bro. Every single time.
It sounds like he's been arrested before for some stupid shit.
This is a joke. This is a joke, bro, for an orange that I walked by, that I know the guy, and it fell on the floor, and I picked it up.
No.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, the live stream clearly shows that it did not fall on the floor.
You guys are funny, man. You know why? You got a grudge out for me because you know why? Martin and fucking what's his name wants to violate my rights. You guys do it. You do it to me all the time. And we were just having a conversation, and look what he says. Look.
Again, it's insane that this is all over just like a stupid, whatever, 20-cent fruit. But, you know, no one's violating your rights here. You did technically steal something that wasn't yours.
You guys are funny, man.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
This is ridiculous. Everyone, it's all retaliation. That's what's ridiculous.
Well, retaliation for you stealing something. Yes, that's how that works. All right, well, there you go. Live streamer getting arrested for stealing an orange. The other arrest video I have is from Body Cam Watch over there on YouTube. They posted a great video of a woman getting arrested in Florida, our most fucked up state. This all went down at a Chevy dealership, and this woman was not trying to steal a car. She wasn't a customer. She was an employee. I say was because by the time the cops arrived, she had been fired. She's technically no longer an employee at the Chevy dealership. She worked in the back office, it looks like, maybe in finance, I don't know. She appeared to come to work drunk or drinking. As the day progressed, the intoxication really set in, and that's when the police were called.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hi.
You doing okay?
Yeah, hi. What's your name?
She seems a little out of it.
I am Officer Carfoni from Miles Police.
Hi, how may I help you?
No, how may I help you? What's going on?
Nothing. I'm just trying to figure this out.
She's having trouble on the computer.
Figure what out?
This.
Windows. She can't seem to get the mouse to highlight the icon or something.
What's your name is?
Drunk.
Melina Tierra?
Melina?
She kind of refuses to turn around. She's like pretending to do work. She finally starts to get a little agitated when the owner of the dealership appears and talks to cops.
So, what's your title here?
I'm the owner.
Oh, okay. What's her title here?
She's a BDC. She works in the business.
Yeah, I'm also in law school if you want to take down my lawyer's information.
Well, I don't want to talk to you just yet. You just ignore me.
Yeah, okay.
So she was the administrator type of thing?
Yeah, that's her.
She's starting to perk up here. Starting to get a little feisty.
Oh, okay, so I want your ID number with your first and last name so I can talk to my lawyer.
You're going to get it.
Yes, because I'm in law school.
She's practically a judge. Let me fast forward. Basically, this woman was asked to leave. You got to leave the dealership. You're drunk, right? So she calls her mother, and the mother basically says, I'm not coming to pick you up. You're on your own, you little drunk slut.
That's officially asked her to leave the property?
Yes, we did. And her mom was on the phone after I
Yeah, my mom said that she was on the way.
Her mom said she's not coming to pick her up.
No, let me put my mom on speaker.
You need to leave the dealership now, please.
Okay, so ma'am, so the phone.
You can hang up the phone too.
Okay, so I asked my mom to come on the way.
Your mother told me she's not picking you up.
After 6 minutes of pleading with this woman to just leave, just get up and leave the dealership, the girl tries to call her mom. Once again, the mom's not being very responsive. So the police do what they have to do.
What is it? What's your first name?
Entonces.
Okay, I've had enough. We're going outside.
Are you touching me?
Let's go outside. We've asked you to leave. Let's go.
Grab your purse.
We're going outside. Let's go.
Are you touching me?
Yes, everyone's asked you to leave. Let's go. Let's go. Time to go outside.
I will pick myself up, but don't touch me.
Okay, let's go outside.
Okay,
We've asked you to leave.
The whole time, by the way, she would not get up from the chair, right? She would be rolling around the room in the chair. She couldn't get up.
Okay, let's go outside.
Okay,
We've asked you to leave.
Let me grab my purse, but do not touch me. Okay,
outside.
My lip gloss.
Bro.
Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with
We've
you?
asked you to leave. It's time to go.
Don't come between a bitch and her lip gloss. It's like she's a child stalling. Like she surveilled the room real quick and she was like, lip gloss. I've got lip gloss on the desk. They can't take me. Bro, I need to get my lip gloss before we go.
That's okay. All right. All right. Put your hands on your head. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
So now they're going to handcuff her because she won't just come with them.
Stop! Stop!
Put your hands behind your back.
No,
I was resisting.
no, this isn't resisting.
This is resisting.
This is not
Stop resisting.
She's literally resisting, right?
I'm not resisting. I'm literally innocent. I'm innocent.
This could have been super simple and you could have just left. Lock her real quick.
Look at my stuff. Look at my phone.
There's certainly like a pattern. There are stages I'm noticing when people get arrested. First, it's like ignoring, right, and non-compliance. Then when they realize they're not in control and are probably going to get handcuffed, they start screaming. Has she already said, I didn't do anything? Yeah, I think she did. I didn't do anything wrong. You're arresting me for nothing. I guarantee you the next stage is going to be where she gets all litigious. She's already hinted at that before, right? Because she's like a law student or something. I guarantee you she is going to be suing the police department. Y'all are going to lose your jobs. You fucked with the wrong woman here. Let's see. It's going to happen real soon. Next 10 seconds, I say.
No, this isn't.
Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving.
What's wrong with you guys? This is my phone.
She's worried about her phone right now.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Purse, my
No.
stuff.
She's focused on her purse. It's been over 10 seconds. I'm wrong, I guess.
My purse. That's my purse. That's my phone. That's my.
What else do you spy? I spy something white. What about your cup? Full of, like, obviously, some sort of alcoholic beverage.
Like, what are you guys doing? That's my purse. That's
What are you
my
doing to
phone.
yourself? That's the question.
What the question
You've been
is?
drinking a lot today. I don't know what you were drinking, my dear. Pretty strong.
He smells it on her breath because she's screaming.
No one's been drinking.
Well,
Hey, miss, do me a favor. Do a sweep on that desk. Make sure nothing else that belongs to her is there.
finally, she's out of this room. Now she just has to make it up the stairs and outside of the building.
You know what? You know what, you guys?
Uh-oh. Oh, here it comes. I know it. She's going after someone here. You know what, guys? You know what?
You know what, you guys? You guys? This whole company's gonna be sued.
There it is.
By my law. Bro, this whole
Yep.
company's gonna be sued.
By
Come
the
on,
law.
take me out, bitch! Take me out, bitch!
So she's going to sue the dealership, but she's just being very antagonistic with the police. Walk me up the stairs, bitch!
By my law. Bro, this whole company's
Her law is going to sue you all.
gonna be sued. Come on,
just-
take me out, bitch! Take me out, bitch!
You could have just left.
Not it! Not it! Take me up! But you guys are gonna be sued.
Okay, well, you could have just left like.
By her law.
I wanted to leave. No one
Show one in
wanted
custody.
me to leave. No one wanted me to leave. But guess what? This whole place is gonna be sued.
Yeah. By the time you're done with them, you're going to own this Chevy dealership.
It's gonna be sued. Fuck this place.
Yeah.
This whole place is gonna be sued.
She's being escorted to the police car at this point.
Fuck this.
Stop moving around.
I don't give a fuck. What? I'm in law school. I have a clean record.
Okay, but like we said, you could have
You had a clean record.
left.
I wanted to leave. I tried to leave. They wouldn't let me.
It didn't seem like that.
They wouldn't let me.
Other way.
They wouldn't let her leave the whole time. This is the one thing they wanted. That's why they called the cops, because you wouldn't leave. I love drunk logic.
Fuck this place.
Yep.
Take these shit off of me before.
They're not coming off.
Yeah.
You're going to jail.
And fuck the police.
And you know what?
Have a seat. Watch your
Okay,
head.
let
Watch
me
your
go to fucking jail.
She was charged apparently with disturbing the peace, trespassing, and resisting an officer. So there you go. Another successful arrest. I'll try to remember to provide a link on the show notes today to Body Cam Watch so you can watch the whole thing. Very entertaining. Oh, real quick, let me mention this. Speaking of friends of the program, eFucked is back with a new video. It's really an ode to premature ejaculators. Any of you guys out there? It's like a 6-minute video of just guys coming too soon. I'm only going to play the very first scene here because I thought it was kind of funny. You can go to efuck.com and watch the rest. It looks like they're about to fuck, right? He's going to put a condom on, but then he doesn't. And he's like, can you suck me first? And she's like, I'm going to go ahead and put a condom on before I suck you. Better safe than sorry, right? But I think the reason why he stopped putting the condom on in the first place and was like, suck me first, is because he was starting to feel like he was going to come anyway. Like, if he put that condom on, if that condom touched his dick skin, he was going to blow his load. Because when she is like, all right, I'm going to suck your dick, but I'm going to put the condom on, I think that's when he blows.
Nothing that. Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't even touch him. Hold on.
Excuse me. Hold up. Nothing that. Yeah.
Yeah, he comes.
Like, get out of here. It was a waste of time, for real.
I think it's a trans woman. Maybe that's why he blew his load. Yeah. It's all very exotic.
Like, get out of here. It was a waste of time, for real.
He says, what's wrong? What's wrong? She came all this way to fuck you, and it's over with.
Like, get out of here. It was a waste of time, for real. I didn't even do nothing to you. Nothing already? Sorry. Get out.
Well, it's not his fault. Be nice to him. He didn't want to come so quick. You just, you got him. It's flattering, right? You got him that excited. Well, if you're into trans women as well, you might want to look this person up. They're very good at their jobs. Honey, what's your name?
I am Big Gay Baby.
Okay, well, just look up Big Gay Baby. I'm sure you can find him online. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted up, fucked up news right now. For many of you freaks, it's payday. That's like the best part of Fridays, right? Why not use just a tiny little insignificant portion of that payday and become a member of the Sideshow, TV's member site where you gain full access to the entire archive of programs. More importantly, every week I do brand new exclusive shows just for paying freaks. Yesterday was a Sideshow exclusive one. That was a lot of fun. Earlier this week, we did one on Tuesday. That's typical. Every week we do, 2 Sideshow exclusive episodes. Sign up right now so you don't miss a thing. Superfreaksideshow.com. Memberships are, again, very inexpensive. Only $6.99 a month. Even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. And don't forget, if you happen to use Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you can now sign up right in those apps and gain access to get new Sideshow exclusive episodes. They appear right alongside the free episodes in your feed. So just another way to get Sideshow stuff. For more information, check out distortedview.com and superfreaksideshow.com. The last way to help me out, we've got a Patreon account. Patreon.com/distortedview. You can pledge as little as $1 over there. Every little bit helps. If you pledge at least $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. All right, 3 very quick stories now. First up, can I get some taps, please? Well, we lost a real one, freaks. Before Distorted View Daily was profiling weirdos, misfits, and cretins, one man gave them a national platform, exposing and quite lucratively exploiting their stupidity. I, of course, am talking about the one, the only, King of Trash TV, Jerry Springer. He has sadly passed away at the age of 79. Yes, explosive audience. That is shocking. I believe that sound clip did come from the Jerry Springer show. Maybe Maury, but Maury wouldn't be here without Jerry Springer trailblazing and paving the way for the rest of the talk show hosts. Most of you freaks know at this point that I live in Cincinnati, and Jerry Springer has some deep ties to this very city. He was mayor of Cincinnati, and then I guess got fired or quit or something because he was found to have paid a prostitute with a check. I mean, he wasn't the smartest politician. That's what made him such a great talk show host. You don't have to be smart. Yes, Jerry Springer, the one-time mayor and news anchor, whose namesake TV show featured a 3-ring circus of dysfunctional guests willing to bear it all, sometimes literally, as they brawled and hurled obscenities before a raucous audience, died Thursday at the age of 79. At its peak, the Jerry Springer Show was a ratings powerhouse and a U.S. cultural pariah, synonymous with lurid drama. Known for chair throwing and bleep-filled arguments, the daytime talk show was a favorite American guilty pleasure over its 27-year run, at one point topping even Oprah Winfrey's ratings. Springer himself called it escapist entertainment, while others saw the show as contributing to a dumbing down decline in American social values. A family spokesperson and friend of Jerry Springer since 1970, Gene Galvin, said Jerry's ability to connect with people was at the heart of his success in everything he tried, whether that was politics, broadcasting, or just joking with people on the street who wanted a photo or a word. He's irreplaceable, and his loss hurts immensely, but memories of his intellect, heart, and humor will live on. Apparently, Springer died peacefully at his home in suburban Chicago after a brief illness.
Ask your doctor about Zyban.
Oh my God, if only Jerry Springer knew what Zyban was for, it may have helped him in whatever that illness was. He didn't know. He didn't think to ask his doctor. Why? Why won't you just tell us what Zyban is used for? Don't make us jump through hoops. It could have saved Jerry Springer's life. By the way, if you're wondering what Zyban is or was for, it was like an anti-smoking aid. It helped people get off cigarettes, I guess. It's kind of a letdown knowing that, right? I kind of liked it better when Zyban was a mystery. After more than 4,000 episodes, Jerry's show ended in 2018. By the way, I think it's still on the air, like reruns. It's still kind of popular, never straying from its core salaciousness. Some of its last episodes had titles such as Stripper Sex Turned Me Straight, Stop Pimping My Twin Sister, and Hooking Up With My Therapist. Actually, I've got some audio here. Here's a little sampling from the Jerry Springer Show.
I'm here today to meet the woman of my dreams. I've been talking to this girl on the internet for a while. I've actually been trying to save some money to go see this woman.
Did you talk to her online?
I go to the library, believe it or not, to talk to this woman. I met her on MySpace, and she's a very beautiful woman. She's tall, skinny, she's redhead, very beautiful woman.
Now, since they've never met before, Jerry has him go away so he can talk to this girl first before they meet, and some of you probably already know where this is going. It's super obvious, but all right, let's hear from the woman.
You are, you met here, Brad, here on the internet.
Yes, we met on MySpace.
On MySpace. And what attracted you to him?
He was cute. He seemed very nice when in the message he sent me.
Yeah. And you think this could be the one?
Yes.
And
but I have a secret to tell him.
You have a secret to tell him.
It ain't a secret. Everyone knows it before you even open your mouth.
Yes.
And your secret is?
I'm a man, Jerry.
Oh, come on. We got to give him or her the proper reaction from Jerry. Try it again, honey.
And your secret is?
I'm a man, Jerry.
Much better. Anyway, just to wrap up this clip, once Brad is brought back on stage with his internet flame, he doesn't think anything's wrong. He doesn't quite get it.
It's kind of nervous on national TV, I know, but like I wanted to ask, like maybe like you could be my girlfriend.
Well, Brad, I have to tell you, I'm a man.
Brad's got to think this through for a second.
I'll try anything once.
It's so fucking fake. And by the way, it doesn't beat my favorite Jerry Springer clip.
I've injected my knee with my feces, 120 cc's under my kneecap, just liquefy it and pump it in.
Yep, that was from the Jerry Springer Show. So there you go. Rest in peace, my friend. Jerry Springer dead at 79. All right, second story we have for you. A woman in Somalia had to undergo emergency surgery after getting shot accidentally in the clitoris. I want to know who did this to her. That's a good marksman. He managed to get the bullet lodged into the clit. My God. Meanwhile, Kid Rock over here is having trouble shooting any part of a pyramid of Bud Light bottles and cartons with a semi-automatic. There's no way he would ever be able to hit a clit. All right. A report detailing her accidental piercing, let's call it a piercing, was published recently in the International Journal of Surgery Case Reports. To the best of our knowledge, this is the first wayward bullet injury penetrating the vulvar area. Vulva. That's the outer part of the female genitals with a retained bullet in the clit. They said clitoris. I say clit. According to the study, the 24-year-old unnamed patient had been relaxing at home with her legs open, spreading her pussy lips like, how did the bullet get in there so easily? All right, so she was relaxing when all of a sudden a stray bullet came through her ceiling. So it was like someone on the roof or something pointing the gun downward? Yeah, the bullet came through the ceiling and struck her in the nether regions. The alarmed woman reported to the hospital in Mogadishu, where a CT scan revealed that the pellet had lodged itself inside of her clitoris. As far as the study authors knew, this was the first case of its kind. We thought it to be rare and interesting, they wrote of the unfortunate body shot, which thankfully struck her at a low velocity, or her health could have been in jeopardy. Surgeons placed the patient under local anesthesia and removed the projectile from her private parts. I hope she retains feeling in there. Oh, how awful would that be? A paralyzed cunny. According to the news story here, she did not suffer any complications following the bullet removal and was discharged the following day in good condition. At a follow-up appointment a month later, doctors determined that the woman was still in good health. The authors of the study also report that cases of non-pregnancy related vulvic trauma. So I guess that's, if something pierces your vulva, that's more like an outward in injury. Like a bullet or something. What if the trauma is coming from inside your body outward? Would that be considered a vulvonic trauma? Like a pussy eruption? I just really wanted to say vulvonic, and I want to keep saying it. Vulvonic. All right, non-pregnancy related vulvic trauma is extremely rare and often results from sports, including straddle injuries, burns, animal/human bites, and sexual assault. Meanwhile, gunshot injuries down south are typically seen in battlefield trauma or large urban areas with criminal implications. Surprise, surprise, this isn't the first time an unlikely object has ended up down there. Last year, a midwife revealed that she extracted a treasure trove of bizarre items from women's nether regions, including false nails, pen lids, and even bikini bottoms. That's according to the New York Post. Meanwhile, earlier this month, a gynecologist in Honduras examined a patient's vagina and found a cockroach lurking inside. I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often. Like a warm, moist place, critters love that. Ladies, I hope you're checking your pussy holes routinely for infestation. All right, final story we have for you. This is a short one from Germany. A German court has said that a landlord sunbathing naked in the courtyard of his building was not a reason for his tenants to reduce their rental payments. Hard disagree on that one. Part of the reason why you chose that apartment is for the beautiful courtyard. And you can't partake in that beauty when there's like a big fat naked man sunbathing, right? It kind of reduces the usefulness. Imagine you couldn't use your bathroom or your bathtub, right? You like to take baths and you couldn't use it because there was a big fat naked man in there all the time. That would be a problem. I would expect a reduction in rent there too. The case involved a building in an upmarket residential district in Frankfurt, which included an office floor rented by a human resource company. The company withheld rent because it objected, among other things, to the landlord's naked sunbathing. So wait a second. It was commercial businesses in this building? Their employees and customers that would come there potentially saw, a naked man sunbathing. It's a human resource company, right? So, people coming in maybe looking for jobs or something. I don't know. The company withheld rent because it objected to the landlord's naked sunbathing. In response, the landlord sued. The Frankfurt State Court on Wednesday rejected the company's reasoning, finding that the usability of the rented property was not impaired by the plaintiff sunning himself naked in the courtyard. I guess the company could just close their blinds or whatever. It said in a statement that it couldn't see an inadmissible, deliberately improper effect on the property. Judges were ruling on an appeal against a lower court decision that went in the landlord's favor, and the tenant had only limited success overall. They found that the tenant had been entitled to reduce rental payments for 3 months only because of noisy construction work in the neighborhood. The court said that the spot where the landlord sunbathed could only be seen from the rented office by leaning far outside the window. It also said that the tenant failed to prove that he took the stairs to the courtyard unclothed. On the contrary, the plaintiff stated credibly that he always wore a bathrobe, which he only took off just before the sun lounger. There you go. Just a little litigation news from Germany. That, my friends, is all of your distorted news for Friday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you, freaks, and there are many ways to contact the show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at distortedview on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/distortedviewshow, yada, yada, yada. I found an email from someone by the name of Nick. Nick has also recently uncovered the true power of artificial intelligence. He has cloned Mead Skelton's voice, and here's what Nick's version of Mead had to say.
Hi, Tim. Lord Douche here, a.k.a. Evil Mead. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to share with the users the secret we have been hiding. Folks, Timmy Boo is my wife. I know that does not sound like me, but the Bible says that is okay as long as I say no homo. You need to read the fine print, folks.
There is some biblical loopholes there.
Anyway, folks, I'm going to fuck Tim the homosexual now. Come here, boy.
No.
Tim is kind of funny and talented and has some of the South in him occasionally, if you know what I mean. And Cuba is from the South, for those who worry about canon.
Is it in? I cannot feel anything. Try moving it around.
Oh, that's supposed to be me, by the way. The AI does not do me very well.
He is a pervert, however, not like me, folks. Oh, gag on my cock, then you bitch.
That sounds like me.
Now, I usually do not use my colon for nefarious purposes, unlike what Timmy says. He is the real bottom, folks. Well, I'm going to go now, and Timmy, bring me a glass of water when you come up tonight.
There you go. An alternate universe where Mead is my Southern/Cuban power top or something. I don't know. I do not like that alternate universe. Meanwhile, another Mead-obsessed listener named Ben had Chat GPT generate an episode of Distorted View Daily, but it's Distorted View Daily in the voice of Mead Skelton. So, like, if DV was hosted by Mead. So I'll read the transcript here in my, shitty Mead voice. Well, hey, y'all. Welcome to another thrilling episode of the Distorted View podcast. This is your Southern fried host, Mead Skelton, tickling your eardrums and serving up some sweet, sweet audio goodness. Now, I reckon we got ourselves a heaping helping of downright peculiar, bizarre, and downright weird today, so strap on your seatbelts and get ready to ride. Old Mead loves to sing a tune or two, but today we ain't just talking about music, no siree. We're diving headfirst into a world where things aren't quite what they seem, and truth is stranger than fiction. Yeah. Grab your favorite I cannot believe ChatGPT is this good. Check this next line out. Grab your favorite sip and drink, maybe some sweet tea. Like, it knows all about Distorted View Daily, like what the show's about, the bizarre, weird stuff, right? But it knows what Mead likes. He loves sweet tea. First up, we got a story that'll have you scratching your head or wondering. There's no G on the end of that, by the way. Scratching and wondering. What in tarnation is going on? Seems like some folks out in Timbuktu or wherever have taken to keeping alligators as pets. Can you believe that? Why, back in my day, we had dogs, cats, and maybe a hamster, but never an alligator. And if that don't have your jaw hitting the floor, wait till you hear about the guy who done gone and married his own car. That is something I think we covered on TV. Yeah, fella tied the knot with his four-wheel sweetheart. Now, I love me some vintage automobiles, but I reckon I ain't ever felt that kind of love for them. We got plenty of more strange tales and odd happenings to share with you today, so whether you're sitting on the porch, driving down the highway, or just kicking back with a glass of sweet tea, that's the second sweet tea reference. I'm telling you, AI knows. Stay tuned to Distorted View with your host, Mead Skelton. And then, we'll keep serving up, blah, blah, blah. I mean, wow, it's pretty good. I mean, the content is awful because, DV hosted by Mead would suck, but it's got the voice down. Ooh, the future's gonna get weird. All right, let's do a couple voicemails now.
Hey, Timmy Boo, it's Pirate Barbie. So I'm listening to an older episode, and you were playing some of those TikTok idiots with the fake disorders and this, that, and the other. and there was the woman who went, no! And the way she said it reminded me of a character on the TV show, animated series, I guess, Drawn Together.
Yeah, they need to bring that show back. A lot of people still reference that and love that show.
And she used to say, duh, all the time.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite clips to share with people when I think that they are being stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if you remember that show or not, but it was freaking fantastic. And she reminded me of that chick on there.
I don't remember the pig's name, but then there was Xander, the adventure dude. He kind of reminds me of Link. Was he supposed to be like Link from Zelda, but he was gay? And then there was the Pikachu character.
Yeah.
I can't remember their names.
This is little baby Faggot's wife. I just listened to your best of show today, and I have a couple questions. First of all, I didn't realize we had Mead on the show since 2015, and I was wondering if there was like a hiatus or something with him, because
like a lot of times with these Utards, like I'll feature someone and then I'll kind of forget about them for a while, and then bring them up again a year or two later. And sometimes though it sticks, or even after like the second or third or fourth time I feature them, and there there's breaks in between, something will happen and I'll get obsessed with the person, like with Mead. Well, for the last year or two, I've been obsessed with him, right? But prior to that, we featured him a few times, and he was just like any other.
It seems like
clip I played.
I don't remember him until like 2-3 years ago.
That's when we went all in on Mead.
I was just wondering. Also, speaking of pervert marriage, are you and Lord Douche ever planning on getting married, or are you guys not the marriage type?
Probably.
All right, love you. Bye.
It's not a high priority. I can see it happening though in our future. As soon as he lets me install that bidet, I'll pop the question. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the program. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-66. Oh, God, as in, oh, God.
I am Big Gay Baby.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you could rate and review podcasts. Guys, thank you so much for a great week of programs. I could not have done it without you, and I'll see you back on Monday to do it all over again. Until then, bye, everybody!
It's Friday, baby. Fuck. Yeah, it's the weekend, baby. Fuck. Yeah, Friday, baby. Fuck. Fuck. The weekend, baby. Fuck.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.